Hi Kosorians, I'm Chef Margaret and today I'll be making a grilled corn salad in the Cosori Aeroblaze indoor grill. It's the perfect side dish to make for your 4th of July spread. And as always, make sure to hit that like, subscribe, and bell icon. All right, so let's take a look at the ingredients we're using for the grilled corn salad. So I've got 4 ears of corn that I've shucked, 3 Mexican green onions, and you can see these are a little bit fatter than regular scallions or regular green onions that you might find at the store, but I really like how these are a little bit fatter and they're gonna have a little bit more texture when we grill them. And then I've got 2 small poblano chiles. Got 2 tablespoons of fresh cilantro that I've just chopped, kosher salt and black pepper, 2 tablespoons of fresh lime juice, 3 tablespoons of olive oil, and 1 teaspoon of your favorite hot sauce. I'm using a habanero hot sauce, which is gonna really add a kick, but you can just use your favorite hot sauce that you like. So the first thing that we're gonna do is get the Cosori Aeroblaze indoor grill preheated and ready to go. So first we're gonna do is remove the basket. So it comes with a cooking pot, a grill grate, and a basket. So for today's recipe, we're just using the grill grate because it's gonna give the corn and the vegetables those really nice grill marks. So we're just gonna insert the grill grate into that. I'm gonna set this aside. And so now I can close the indoor grill, and to get it preheated, high mode, which is gonna take it to 500 degrees. I'm going to adjust the time to 12 minutes. I'm gonna press the shake button because that's gonna remind us to flip the corn and the veggies halfway through cooking. And then I'm going to press start, and then it's gonna get everything preheated, and then we will move on to prepping the corn. The air grill is preheated and it's hot and ready to go. So to prep the corn veggies, I'm gonna brush about a tablespoon's worth of the olive oil all over the corn and the Mexican green onions and poblanos. And then I'm gonna season them as well with salt and pepper. All right, so we've got the corn, the onions. And also, if you're looking for any of the measurements in metric, just check out the recipe description below and then you'll find them there. We're just gonna brush these on. Done brushing the oil, and so now I'm just gonna season these with salt and a little bit of pepper just to start the seasoning process on the corn and everything. Do a little bit of salt on these and pepper. Okay, so now we're gonna add just the corn to the grill grate. And so these are gonna cook first. You can already start to hear them going. And we're gonna flip them halfway through cooking. And then once the corn's done, we're gonna pop the poblanos and onions in, get those grilled. And then the recipe is almost done. All right, the corn is done grilling. So let's take a look at it. It looks awesome. It got really nice color on it. It looks just as if you grilled it on the barbecue outside. And like, if you notice, there's not a lot of like smoke happening when I was grilling. That's because the Aeroblaze has a smoke filter, so it reduces any, unwanted smoke or grease or anything like that when you're using it inside. So now we're gonna pop the poblanos and the onions onto the grate, the grill grate right here. Okay, so now we're going to use the same air grill, high mode. I'm gonna adjust the time to 8 minutes. I'm going to remove the preheat button because the air grill is already hot, and I'm gonna press shake because we're gonna flip them halfway through cooking, and then we're gonna press start and get them going. All right, the poblanos and onions are done grilling. You can see that they've gotten charred all over. but they still will have some texture when we cut them up. All right, so now we're gonna assemble the salad. So I'm gonna cut the corn off the cob and place it into this large bowl. So there's a lot of different methods for cutting corn. Some people place a little bowl inside the big bowl, and that helps the corn kernels not go everywhere. But I just like to cut it right on the cutting board, and then I really like to use a bench scraper that I have, and it just really helps scoop all the corn up and help transfer it into my large bowl right here. All right, now we're gonna move on to chopping the poblanos. So I just like to remove the stem. Just cut that off for both of these. And then what I'm gonna do is kind of slice them open a little bit and scoop out the seeds, because I don't really want the seeds in the salad. So just kind of brush them off to the side. And then I'm gonna dice them into about 1/2-inch pieces. Just like this. Just like that. And then with the onions, I'm also going to kind of de-stem them a little bit and then just chop them into 1/2-inch pieces. Move that to the side. Can chop these guys. Yeah, we don't want that little end stem, so we'll just cut it off. Super easy. Perfect. So I like to kind of cut these end pieces first. Just give these a nice rough chop. Perfect. Just to the side, and then just kind of chop them up a little bit. They're gonna be much milder in taste compared to if you were using these raw. So they kind of have a really nice, almost like sweetness to them, which I really like. And then I'm gonna add the chilies and the onions to this bowl. Perfect. So now what we're gonna do is make the dressing. So I have this bowl right here. I have my remaining, it's about 2 tablespoons of olive oil left, plus my 2 tablespoons of lime juice and my hot sauce. So I'm gonna use my spatula to help me get it in there. And then I'm just gonna whisk this together till it's nice and smooth. Like that. It smells really good. And then I'm gonna just dress the corn and everything all together. And I'm gonna add a little bit of salt because I know it's gonna need a little bit of salt and pepper. And then I'm gonna add some cilantro and give this a really good toss. And then I'm gonna taste it afterwards and adjust the salt level if it needs any more. All right, so this looks great. You can totally add cheese to this if you like. Some cotija cheese or feta cheese would be really nice, but I really love how just fresh it is, and how all the flavors, blend really well. And so I don't really think it needs cheese, but you totally can add it. So this looks great. I'm gonna put it into a serving dish and then we're ready to taste. All right, it's time to taste test this delicious looking grilled corn salad. I'm so excited to try it. Let's get a little bit. The corn still has really nice texture to it. So good. And the poblanos and onions just add even more texture to the salad, and the dressing has a sweet and spiciness to it that just pairs perfectly. This is probably one of the best side dishes you can make for your 4th of July spread. And let me know in the comments below, what are your favorite side dishes to make for 4th of July? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.